Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show. Meet the trusted experts who will give you straight answers and will help guide you on the path of later life care. Now, here's your host, founder, caregiver, and CEO, Suzanne Newman.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders radio network heard across the USA. And I am here with Lisa Mayfield, who is the CEO and founder of Aging Wisdom, based in Seattle, Washington, but also an absolutely amazing member of the Aging Life Care Association. And for those of you that are across the USA, please go to aginglifecare.org and you can learn more about how a life care specialist can help you. So, Lisa, in this segment, I would just like to talk about what are signs if you're a husband or a wife, or, and you have some concern as do they need care? What are some signs that you can signify that probably time to check out to see what kind of options there are?
Yeah, some of the signs I think that, maybe there's more going on than just normal forgetfulness is one, I think, is how people manage their mail. Often when people's memories are changing, you'll start to see mail piling up on the table. And what happens there is most of us know that the mail we get, like 99.9% of it, you just immediately throw in your recycle bin. But when your memory is changing, you can't you can't look through mail and think, oh, that's junk, or, oh, this is important. This is my electric bill. So they don't end up not knowing what to do. They can't make decisions. So the mail just piles up. They may not be paying their bills. They may be behind in their credit card or their electricity. So kind of watching what's happening with mail is one. And change in appearance. Maybe your mom was just meticulously dressed all the time, always had her lipstick on, her hair was perfect, and you're just starting to notice that she's wearing that same shirt each time you visit. It's starting to have stains on it. Maybe her hair just isn't quite as nice as it used to be. So just watching that change in appearance. I think watching repeating of stories, hearing the same story again, confusion with appointments or dates, or asking you the same questions that they've just asked you 2 minutes ago in the conversation, some repetition. I think noticing that they aren't taking their medications, their pill bottles haven't been changed. You're just noticing confusion with medication. And I think the other one I would point out is just not doing anything. There's lack of initiative when people's memory is changing. So people just end up not doing much. You'll find your dad just sitting in his recliner hour after hour, and he seems perfectly content, where he used to be out, playing with the car, mowing the grass, or playing golf, and he's suddenly just not doing the activities he used to do anymore.
Right. And Lisa, when you say that, this is interesting, because as much as we, care about our loved ones, some of these things may not even register. I know that one of the signs that I've heard about too is opening mom or dad's refrigerator and seeing, a bunch of uncooked or, like leftovers that have gone bad. And it's like, what is going on here? This is some stuff. I mean, we all get science projects in our refrigerator every once in a while. So I'm not saying that, but obviously there is a concern if it's out of character, right?
Correct. And, one thing out of context is you're just looking for, this is interesting. I'm going to pay attention. Or do I notice some other things as well? It's just kind of being on high alert, or talking, if you have siblings, what are they noticing? Or if they have neighbors, what are they noticing? Because it's sometimes people that aren't as close to them that are actually noticing those changes before somebody like a daughter who's seeing them all the time and maybe a little blinded because she's so close with her mom.
Yeah. And I can see too that, walking into the house and all of a sudden mom and dad's tidy house isn't so tidy anymore. They're unable to do certain things for themselves. So then it's time to maybe, get a home care situation or something like that. But when you're talking about memory, that could be just critical to get some sort of a doctor's diagnosis, make sure that there's some sort of medications that can help reverse those symptoms if you catch it in the early stages. There's a lot of ways in which getting help sooner rather than later is so vitally important.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
now you have a resource guide. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, if you check out agingwisdom.com, we have a resource book on signs that your parent needs help. So further diving into the topic that you and I were just covering, and kind of learning more and learning what to do if you see those changes.
Yes. Well, that's important. Absolutely important to diagnose or just to see if it's something for you to check out. So go to agingwisdom.com and you can just it's right there on the homepage. And in the meantime, Lisa, you and we're going to come back right after this and talk about what happens in an emergency. How can Lisa help? And we'll be right back right after this.
We at Answers for Elders thank you for listening. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.